In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing episode 4 of Ndani TV's sgit season 7, right? And I almost didn't make this video. It's coming up very late, as you can see. So please, guys, as I've showed up, please show out for me in the comments, share this video, and all of that. Anyway. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Arese. If it's your first time watching any of my videos, I create Nollywood and lifestyle content. So if that's your kind of thing, hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, turn on post notification, and all of that jazz. Anyway, the first thing on my list to talk about is mothers and in-laws. Okay, like look at how as soon as Auntie Dupe's friend came in, Mommy Tiwa just became a different person. She's like, my in-law, this. She even had like a little short elevator pitch about herself. Like, my name is this, my husband is this, I have how many children, I'm a grandmother, this is my grandson's name, all of those things. And I'm like, Mommy Tiwa. Also, it's also very like funny how like all of a sudden they start saying things that you don't even know you can do. You know, she can pound very well. Who? Are you seeing Auntie Dupe and her wig and her makeup? Who is pounding very well? It's not my girlie. That woman is made to slay and not to pound. Then the party that we'll see through, what was happening? Like, it was so poorly thought out. Like that scene, I would say. Like, all of a sudden, obviously she texts that girl, everyone shows up, the girl says, I thought you said there's a party. Wosi turns on music and all of a sudden there's a party. I don't know where the drinks come out from. Wosi buys one, maybe like 5,000 naira platter of small chops for her people. It was very, you know, but then when I think about it, it's Wosi, right? And I cannot expect too much from Wosi. And as a side note, it actually reminded me of my very first party. My OGs that know. Let me give you guys a quick backstory. So I was supposed to do, I graduated from secondary school in 2014, and me and my girlies were like, let's throw a graduation party. So I did. But tell me why the girlies did not show up for the graduation party. So now it's me and my friends in a lounge that I told them, oh, XYZ amount of money is going to be made. You guys are going to make this amount of money. Then we're drinking Smirnoff Ice, by the way. So obviously now this lounge is like, you didn't make this amount of money. A lot of my friends are there. They're like, Arese, what's going on? Only one other person that is not my friend, like one other girl from my school shows up, and she shows up like 4 p.m. And the lounge holds my phone. They literally seize my phone. And they're like, until you pay us the money you said we're going to make, no phone. But that's another day. But like, yeah, basically, it just reminded me of that party. The only difference was that she had the common sense to do it in her house, as opposed to me that went to carry the party to lounge and cost only basically for myself. Yeah, it was very one kind. But then I guess because it's Wosi, it's like fair enough. Also, another thing that I'm kind of curious about was the squad ad placement or product placement, I would say. I don't know. So I know like Ndani is like is owned by GT, and then Squad is also under GT, but I'm not sure how much. I'm curious to know the conversion for that. Like, did people notice? If you noticed and you like were curious and maybe even went ahead to search about Squad or like find out, oh, what's this? Can you like comment in the comment section? Because I'm just thinking like that was such an obvious product placement, and one thing I hate is when product placement is like super duper obvious. It was very obvious, and I'm just trying to see like, did it really catch anyone's attention? Was it worth it? I don't know, but yeah, let me know if you caught your attention or if you felt like, you know, it converted for you basically. So I thoroughly enjoyed the silent acknowledgement between Tiwa and I don't remember the character's name, but Tana Delano. So the girlie that wants to get in bed with me, right? I thoroughly enjoyed that stare down that they had when Tiwa came in, you know, after she kissed me, and she sat down directly opposite her, and it was just like Tiwa's first gave, you know why I'm here. I'm here because you want to get in bed with my husband, and then she gave, I know why you're here, but you being here ain't gonna change nothing. So it was like a really, I really enjoyed that. I felt like they executed it well. That very silent acknowledgement of each other, acknowledgement of each other's actions, and also just like putting each other in their place. Like, you know, it is what it is. The game is on. And then when Tana was leaving, she was like, Mrs. Macaulay. And then she was like, Mide. So you can also tell that, like, to you, you are Mrs. Macaulay, but he's Mide. Like, we are personal. You are not. As opposed to, like, let's say, Tiwa and Mide, or Mrs. Macaulay and Mr. Macaulay. I would say, like, I liked it. Obviously, I don't want them to fight again, because every time they're always chasing Mide. But, like, anyway, yeah. So, the next thing, or two things that were very weird. I don't know if it's just me, but Darren's scenes are rather weird. I feel like her scenes, the way she, like, not even her scenes, her entrances are rather weird. Like, she can just show up and be like, hi guys, so I'm interviewing my baby daddy today. It seems very like the director says, oh yeah, go. It doesn't seem authentic. It doesn't seem real. I don't know if it's just me. The whole baby daddy thing, I was a bit confused. I did find it funny at the end, but I was a bit confused. And then how she ran into Cooler, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, all of this is so, obviously everything is staged, right? But there's a difference between, like, you knowing it's staged and it being, like, it looking staged. And I feel like a lot of the scenes were just like, oh god, it's giving very much action cuts. Anyway, let me not talk too much, so that the day I do my own film, people will not sit down here and talk about me like that. Another thing, Diddy, I think Diddy could have done a much better job in delivering that message to Edity, I think that's his name. Which one is, I don't think I want kids or something like that. I'm like, girl, you start with like a preface, you know, a preamble. You talk about how you love his children, how you're so happy with them. Before you know, like, you know, you will first prep his mind. You don't just drop it like that when the man is in the middle of, I want to do next. Like, girly. I don't know. Like, I think they're trying so hard to make Diddy, like, controversial. I don't even know when Diddy became, no offense to Diddy, but I don't even know when she became one of, like, the main characters. I always thought she was, like, a supporting character. All of a sudden now, we're following Diddy's life, we're following Tiwa's life, we're following Shalewa's life. It's almost like nobody wants to be a supporting character again. Everybody wants to be the main character. Meanwhile, in my humble opinion, I think that Shalewa should be the main character this season. Does anyone agree with me? Speaking of Shalewa, Shalewa has been crying since the beginning of this season. Actually, she started crying last season, you know, but she's still crying till now. And I need that. Like, it's okay. We get it. They broke her heart, you know. They broke her heart in 2020. We're in 2024, guys. Shalewa, she started the season crying. Episode 1, she cried. Episode 2, episode 3. Episode 4, she was still crying. Crying and not showering. That's even the worst combination. My girlie, they've reduced her to a stinking girl. But yeah, I need them to wrap it up. And if this Dr. Elijah man is going to change that, then I'm here for it. But honestly, I don't know when it became like Sorrows and Tears on Ndani, like SGIT. Like, SGIT used to be fun. We used to be like an escape. And now we are escaping from it. Because why is she crying? You're on your TV, she's crying. You want to off your TV, she's crying. I get it. Sharon is doing a good job. She's conveying the emotions well. And I have to give it to my girlie. I'm proud of her. She has grown a lot. But let the girl breathe. Can she smile? Can she, like, laugh? Like, if it's not today that she's crying, she's laughing with, she doesn't laugh. And then that scene with her and Jerry, oh my gosh, like, so many awkward scenes. Now, to the last scene, which also was an awkward scene. It was really weird as well, was the scene they introduced Dr. Elijah. Abi, that's his name. Yeah, the scene they introduced Dr. Elijah. A bunch of things were off for me. I feel like the first thing was his outfit. I need costume department to stand up and get out. Because what was that? What was that shirt? That's so unfair. That's very unfair because, like, even, let's all be realistic. If you saw a man, he approached you with that shirt, wouldn't you think, even if you're a fine man, why do you wear this kind of ugly shirt? That kind of thing. Yeah. And then I also felt like the lines were weird. And this is why I've been complaining about the writers, right? Because there was a line he said, you have a very wonderful baby or something. And I'm like, what does wonderful baby mean? That's the first thing. Normally you say like, oh, your baby's so cute. 2, you are just seeing the baby. So even if you let's say you have a wonderful baby, maybe it's after you spend time and, oh, your baby's wonderful, so calm. What is, you sight the baby and the next thing is you have a very wonderful baby. Not you have your baby so cute. You barely even, so I discussed this with someone and the person was like, he feels like in that scene, Dr. Elijah should have also been directed to move closer to the baby, you know, actually pair the baby before you now compliment. Just stand like this. You have a wonderful baby. I know it's not his fault. And oh, by the way, like, I'm really happy for him because he did a video on his Instagram, I think it was, talking about how he got the gig. I think this is like his first main proper acting gig. And honestly, for you to be like, for your first main proper thing to be SGIT, that's really, really impressive. And you can just see like the hand of God in his life, to be fair. For other reasons as well, but like, yeah, you can also see the hand of God in his life. And this is just like if you are doing something and you feel like it's not being noticed, I feel like you should just go and watch his video and just remember that, you know, someone out there has seen it and your opportunity is going to come. Like, even me, sometimes I don't want to, like I said, I didn't want to make this video today because I just felt like, oh yeah, you know, all the other reviews hadn't been doing as great as they usually would. But I'm like, I've already started this, I'm going to continue. And, you know, like, consistency, because you don't know the one that's going to take off. You don't know what someone's going to do. Oh my God, this has turned to like a full-on aspire to perspire session. But let me wrap it up by saying, you don't know what somebody's going to see. You don't know the work that you're going to put out that someone is going to see, that other people may not even recognize, but one person that matters to see that and completely change the course of their life. But anyway, yes, so he put that, and I'm really happy for him. I do feel, and this is me being a bit honest, I do feel like he could have paused some of the lines. So like, not, it felt very sped through. Like, oh hi, yes, oh, it felt very sped through. Also, I think my major beef is not even with the actors. My major beef is with the writers, the director, I think, and because I think she's also the writer. So yes, and then for Dr. Elijah, costume department, that's for sure. But yeah, like, what is, we need volunteers? How does that even come up, you know? And you pin it. I don't know. Is this how we have, especially in pediatrics, because like, it's babies, right? Are you just taking random volunteers? Anyway, let's see what the process looks like in the next episode. But if Dr. Elijah is actually going to be the breath of fresh air we need, and if he's going to stop Shalewa from crying every damn time, I am here for it. I do hope that they've changed his shirt and, you know, they upgrade his wardrobe, because they need to make it realistic. And Shalewa looking like that with that shirt that Mr. Dr. Elijah was wearing, if I grab costume department. But yeah, that's how I feel. Episode 4, I still don't know. I still really don't. I definitely still believe that SGIT should not have done in season 7. I think that it's always best to leave when the applause is loudest. And I think that after season 6, the applause was the loudest. It's been 4 years. A lot of us have outgrown it. And to be honest with you, there are some things you outgrow, but when you watch it, you're like, oh yeah, you know, it's worth it. But I don't think this season has been it. I don't think it's one of those things that you outgrow, you watch, and you're like, oh my God. Yeah, I think it's just been... Are you sure? And more people are coming out to say I don't think they should have done this. So I really do hope they're able to redeem themselves and probably let it die at this season 7, as opposed to, you know, spoiling all the good work they did over the years. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know what other things you want me to review. I feel like I've just done SGIT, and that's not bad, but I may also want to do other movies. So leave comments, let me know, share this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys this weekend for the season 7 episode 5 review. Yeah, thank you. Have a lovely rest of your day. That's how I end my meetings. Have a lovely rest of your day. So sorry, not you guys, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.